Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visitors and our home team. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His team comes in rested and ready off the mid-season bye week. His counterpart on the other side, the coach of the home team. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That catch number 40. On the season for him.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
A little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third and
They'll go with the sneak. Mark him right on the 15, and the march continues. That is a first down picked up on the ground. Here's first and 10. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
a gain of 2.
Hook him up on a second down and 8.
14-yard line.
He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Everyone loves to dive into whether a bye comes at a good time, a bad time, and I really just think it's a matter of perspective. So here we got a team that was hot. They were rolling, multiple wins going into their bye week, and I can tell you what, the energy around that building, going into a bye, know you're playing really good ball, it makes that week up.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down. The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their running backs getting set for this next possession. He has run the ball well to this point in the season, right there amongst the NFL leaders in rushing. Now, faking the give. To the left side. That's caught by Mitchell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
Just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. That's enough for a 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
At the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Man in motion, heading right. The RPO. That one is complete. Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
at the 8-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end. And they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good, and his guys are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
To throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16-yard pickup on that one. And that will be a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Contact up front. If they get one of the defenders to jump.
Defense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. Plenty of scoring already. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Throwing now from the gun. And he's in.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The PAT up and good. And the visitors are on the board. It's 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. They had that field goal in the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
First and 10 at the 40.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That's caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 8 brings up 3rd and 2.
Open man, right side, he's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here, and it sets up 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Throwing right, it's taken in. They go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Into the air one more time. That is caught by the tight end. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The visitors' offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. The drive will start on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's catch number 40 on the season for him.
Results in a 1st down.
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight ends. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. And we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. Now a give on the ground, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the 1st down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
The extra point is up and through. And the visitors are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Whoa! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now on first and 10. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
The 18-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
This looks like a design run, and that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a first and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5.
Brings up third and 5.
He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 14 on that hookup. That's enough for a first down.
A gain of 14. And a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Oh, loose football. The defense has it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
the home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Not much there, maybe a yard. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Here's 2nd and 9. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll throw out of the gun. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. Now a 3rd and 2. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. 2nd down, they need 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. So the two teams head for their respective locker rooms. We head to Orlando. Scott Hansen has our halftime report. Scott.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the 2nd half. It's about to get underway. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he tops all other NFL running backs to this point in the season. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. He'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. It is brought in the end zone.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The extra point is good. As the visitors have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This returnable with Reed. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing now from the gun. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 16 on that connection, and that will be a 1st down. Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 12 more yards from him there and another 1st down. 1st and 10. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's into the end zone yet again. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7.
The offense will line up for a 2-point.
They're going to try to run it in. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. That's enough for a first down.
15-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. And it looks like he's gonna have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up fourth and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
The offense staying put. Fourth and goal from the 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this will pay off. It is caught. So that one is 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And his guys will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken at the 5. Gets it down. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he will go all the way.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, Yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the visitors have cut the deficit to 5.
Home team 33. Visitors 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Now trying to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
That's caught. It's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. Tight end going in motion here. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. To the ground, a 1st down run. And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here. Pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
This one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Moving left. He's going to air this one out.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 21-yard line.
Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 31, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's a handoff. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively It'll set up a 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. 2nd and 10.
To number 87. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And he gave one man the slip and going to take this one forward to pick up a 3.
He's tackled at the 32-yard.
2nd and 7.
To pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Back to throw.
3rd down and 7.
Throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. How he got away from that first defender, I have no idea. This will wind up with positive yardage on the play.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Hill look to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The defense has got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Now a give up the middle. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
4 yards to go.
They'll throw out of the gun. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
A gain of 4 yards. Results in a 1st first down.
Up the middle they go. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Gain of 4, and it's third down.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Result is a first down.
Off the play fake. That's over the middle and intercepted. And this defense will take over following the turnover.
In these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. On the give, this is their fullback, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
6-yard pickup.
Now a second timeout called by the defense, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. A handoff as they try to run it here, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
Now this defense will use a third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.